Yep. Moving to Lions in New Orleans, -4. 87% of the bets and 92% of the money on Detroit. I like Detroit, Andy, but I'll let you handle this one.
Yeah, so I actually took Detroit. I took them in my early best bets piece that comes out every Sunday night, Monday morning. Detroit has been less than stellar the last couple times out that we've seen them, where they have slipped up a bit from what we were used to. I don't know if they fell victim to the waxing gibbous. I don't know if they fell victim to the Thanksgiving curse. I don't know what it was. But they did end up losing to the Red Hot Packers, who I'm going to see in person this Sunday. Can't wait. I do not think that the Saints are anywhere near the level of competence that the Lions are. And the Saints also showed us that they can't block the run. They can't. They cannot stop. If you have two stellar running backs, they're not going to be able to stop it. We saw the Bijan Robinson show and the Tyler Algier show come back last week, where Atlanta put up 228 rushing yards against the Saints. The Saints were allowing 15.2 points per game in the first 5 weeks of the season, which kind of got that Saints defense narrative up and running. But since then, in the last 6 weeks, they've allowed 24.3 points. So I'm not huge on what this defense is doing nowadays. I think people have enough tape to figure out what's going on. I also know they're not going to be able to block the run, which has been the bread and butter for the Lions this season. On the other side of the ball, the only player offensively that looks okay for the Saints right now is Alvin Kamara. Let's just say how it is. And you can look at it from a fantasy standpoint. You can look at it from a betting standpoint. You can look at it from just the eye test alone. Derek Carr is not working. They only have two offensive linemen that are above the 57th percentile on Pro Football Focus right now, which is horrible. This unit of Aiden Hutchinson, Alex Anzalone, and Romeo Okwara are going to eat this Saints offensive line alive in the trenches.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see it. I think that the Lions, I don't care that I got it at -3 and a hook. So closing line value, sure, that's now -4, -4.5. But honestly, I like this up to -5.5, -6. I don't care what number it winds up at. It won't get that high, but you can really give me the Lions any number here, because I think that they have very strategic advantages on both ends of the ball, despite the game being indoor.
Yeah, I'm with you. I love Detroit here. I think a big issue for the Saints is Olave got hurt during their game last Sunday, and as did Shaheed as a DNP. So you're going to give Derek Carr two very, very bad wide receivers, when one of the only thing keeping this offense alive all year, especially before they even had Kamara, was how dynamic Chris Olave was. So losing him, if he's not playing or if he's even just unhealthy, is going to be a major issue for them. I wouldn't go as far as saying Derek Carr's not working out. I would say he's not working out in the red zone. I think he's having a horrible time finishing drives, and that's one of the reasons they're going to Taysom Hill so much in the red zone. But like you said, the major issue is the defensive side for the Saints, because going up, even if David Montgomery doesn't play, because he did come up a bit hobbled in the Thanksgiving Day game, Jahmyr Gibbs will be able to handle the entire workload, and this is a pure bounce back spot for the Lions after a letdown on Thanksgiving to go into New Orleans and kind of beat down this bad Saints defense and just score more points to them. Even if they let up a few touchdowns here and there to Kamara and Taysom Hill in the red zone, I don't see how this Lions team doesn't put up 30-40 points, and I kind of like the over because of that. So right now, 16% sharp differential on the over. Public loves the Lions. Everyone loves the Lions. But as we talked about at the beginning of the podcast and how important public betting data is, we know that that's not bad. Seeing those type of numbers is not bad at all. And it's actually been pretty profitable to back the public above that number. So above 60%, that is. So
I just can't get behind this. I just can't get behind this Saints offense, dude. You said it. He's doing fine until he gets into scoring mode. He can't score points. So the fact he can't score points, I get that the Detroit has shown some concerns, but I genuinely do feel pretty good about the Packers, that they're starting to figure this out and that they've taken the proper time to implement their system and get Jordan Love going. And these young receivers are figuring it out before our eyes. They're actually growing up. They're not where they need to be, but they're growing up before our eyes. So when I saw them catch the Lions on 4 days' notice and torch them like that, that was just great game planning, where they got ahead really quick and then we're too far ahead for Detroit to catch up. So I think that with Detroit also having 10 days to prep for this one coming off a loss, I love them there, but I don't necessarily like the Saints to hold up their end of the bargain to score points against this Detroit defense that has more time to prep against the Saints offense that cannot score the ball.
Yeah. So this is going to be a fun one to watch. I feel like the Lions are just going to kind of hammer home, we are going to be the third seed in the NFC, and it's just that simple. Put us up there with those other teams. Okay.
Yeah. DJ, any words of wisdom to the crowd before we depart?
Absolutely. Appreciate all your guys' support as always. Keep checking out the channel on YouTube. Just got my Spotify wrapped for the podcast. I'm excited to post some stuff on that. So check that out on my Twitter at DJJ Sports. Sincerely appreciate all the love despite a bad week from me. Happy to keep giving out trends. Happy to keep talking about football. It's always so much fun. Love you guys. Love the support. Again, check us out on YouTube.
Well, cheers, dude. I think this is going to be an awesome slate. I can't wait to watch it. We will definitely be sending you pictures as well as tweeting out pictures from Lambeau Field. Super excited for this weekend. And be on the lookout for DJ's article that always comes out on Sunday. It is a banger. It's a classic. Reddit begs him for it every single week. And look out for some plays from me as I tweet them out at Andy HA Sports on Twitter. Make sure to give Deej a follow. The creator, the wizard himself behind Sharpen the Public at DJJ Sports. Guys, we love you. Happy we can do this.
Love the subscribers. Love the comments. Appreciate it all. As always, we'll be with you next time. Hopefully, we win some bets this week.
With some winners. It's a bounce back week, baby. Week 13. 13 is my lucky number. Let's go. The boys bet better with beer.